the journey, Avyakt Murli is from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli of March the 20th, 1969, renounce 7 things and imbibe 7 things. In which awareness are all of you sitting? In which world are all of you sitting? Are you in the corporeal world or the subtle region? Have you brought the Avyakt One into the corporeal world, or have you become Avyakt? Where are you experiencing the present meeting? You invited the Avyakt One into the corporeal world, and so Avyakt Bapdada is meeting you in the corporeal world through the Avyakt form. How much time do you need to bring your Avyakt form into the corporeal world? We are now making preparations. We are making effort. How much time do you need? How much time do you need to bring your perfect and complete stage into the corporeal form? You can see that in the mirror, can you not? Have you seen the image of the perfect and complete stage in the corporeal form? Was the corporeal body not an example of the complete karmatic stage? Compare yourself with that and tell Baba, you have to become like that. You simply have to imbibe the virtues. So how much difference do you think there is in Baba's final stage and your present stage? How much time do you need for that? You saw the proof of the corporeal one with your eyes. Compare your actions and speech with every virtue and every action of Baba's, and you will know. According to the present time, even a difference of 25% is a lot. There is very little time for effort. And so just as you keep a chart of remembrance, together with that, you also have to keep this chart. Whatever action Sakar Baba performed, whatever stage he had and consciousness he maintained, compare yourself with that. Acha. Today, the Kumaris are going to take the exams. In the effort you are making, imbibe 7 main things and renounce 7 things. What are they? Each Kumari give her thoughts. You tell everyone to renounce the 5 vices, and together with that, the 6th thing is laziness, and the 7th is fear. Fear is also a big vice. The main virtue of a Shakti is fearlessness. Therefore, you also have to renounce fear. Acha, what do you have to imbibe? Know your original form. So know your original form, your original religion, your original home, pure actions, your aim, the qualities for that aim, and you also have to spin the discus of self-realization. Imbibe these 7 aspects. What will you become if you imbibe these 7 things? The goddess of coolness. Do not become Kali. You now have to become Shitla, the goddess of coolness. Become Kali over the vices. Be Kali in front of the devils, but become Shitla, the goddess of coolness, for your Brahmin clan. Acha. The inauguration of the Spiritual Museum in Abu. And this was on April 17, 1969. Namaste from Baba to the children who have love for all. Whom do you have love for? Some said for the Father, and some said for service. What else do you have love for? One aspect still remains. Of course, you have love for Bap Dada, but you should also have greater love for effort. You have love for the divine family, for service, and for Bap Dada anyway. But according to the present time, there should be greater love for effort. Those who have love for effort will be loved by all. Each one of you should check how much love you have for effort. You have love for Bap Dada because he inspires you to make effort. You will have love for the reward only when you first have love for effort. You cannot give or take love from the divine family until there is love for effort. If you have love for effort, you can then become worthy to claim love from each other. You have gathered here because of love. However, it is love for Bap Dada. Now have love for effort because it is this effort which creates the reward of the whole cycle for you children. Bap Dada has even greater love than you children have. To the extent that someone is loving, accordingly, he continues to receive the response of that love. Take love with the Avyakt form. To what extent have you learned the lesson of Avyakt love? This is the lesson of the present time. Take love through your Avyakt form and give the proof of service with love. To what extent have you made the lesson of Avyakt love firm? What do you think the result is? Have you reached halfway? Baba is asking the result of the majority. Some said 25%, some said 75%. There is such a vast difference between 25% and 75%. The majority think that it is 25%. Why is there such a result? What is the reason for this? If there is 25% Avyakt love, what kind of love is the remaining 75%? If the majority of you have a result of only 25%, how will you claim pass marks in the future? Now, Avyakt love is the main thing. Avyakt love gives power to the pilgrimage of remembrance. Avyakt love helps in creating an Avyakt stage. Why is there a result of only 25%? Have you thought of the reason? According to the time, you shouldn't have this result. According to the time now, it should be 75%. So what will you do to achieve such a result? What is a method for that? Introversion. You always say that you have to become introverted. But what is the reason for not being introverted? You have love for Bap Dada and service anyway, but there is less love for effort. The reason for the lack of love for effort is that the majority of you become disturbed on seeing the circumstances. You create your stage, sthiti, with the support of the circumstances, parasthiti. You do not change the circumstances through your own stage. You think that you will be able to create your stage when you change the circumstances. Develop the power of the original stage of the self through which the circumstances can be changed. Those are external situations, whereas this is the original stage of the self, swasthiti. You become weak by being influenced by external circumstances. And by stabilizing yourself in the original stage of the self, you receive power. And so, do not stop because you have been influenced by the external circumstances. The original stage of the self has so much power that it can overcome any kind of external situation. Because of your weakness in stabilizing the self in the original stage, sometimes the external circumstances become powerful, to be continued. Om Shanti.